Hello, hello. Let's see if we can test this. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 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 Okay, we're good to go. Our mic is good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Phixem TV. My name is Phixem, and we're playing Knights of Valor, the side-scrolling indie game that it reminds me a lot of Golden Axe. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Boom! Make sure I got my chat up. Great. All right, so let's achievement. Okay. This is my actual first experience playing this. Number 1, okay, achievement, challenge 1. Alright. Log in for 21 days to get Sun Shang Sing. Sun Shang Zhang. That's how you pronounce it. And speaking of that, I haven't really got to my anime stuff at the minute. I need to catch up with some anime. I got a series I need to finish, by the way. Okay. Let's check this out. What is this? Collect achievement. Okay. This is great. I really have no idea. Usually I try to, what is this? International Game System. I have no idea who this company is. I have no idea who makes this game. You gotta do it. They got PvP mode? Like, I have no idea who makes this game. But, okay. I'm very curious. Alright, let's jump into it. See what happens. Usually I try to go in the settings and put the subtitles on just to make sure everything is everything. But, we don't know. Ooh, enemy spawns.
Haha, very interesting. This is what you get for opposing the taping
rebels. Is that how it's supposed to sound? Okay, Zhong is like a Zanabao.
Zhang Fei. Ganyu. The taping rebels are terrorizing the common people again. We cannot let it slide and pretend like we didn't see this.
I feel like an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice is coming out.
Zhang Fei, do you act in him? I'm like, impetuously, don't forget to tilt left.
I'm like, to tilt the left thumbstick or press the D-pad twice at the same direction to run. Press the X to jump and press down plus X to jump backwards and evade. And press R1 to dash with temporary invincibility. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. Dash. Oh, shadow dodge. Shadow dodge. Shadow dodge. The shadow dodge is real in this game. Johnny Cage. I don't know why that's so irritating. Shadow dodge. Oh crap. Johnny Cage. And this, you know what? Your name is Johnny Cage from now on. Your name is Johnny Cage. Johnny C, Johnny Do. Johnny C.
Come on, you yellow turban bastards. Come on and meet my enormous fists. Zhang, wait. A martial artist fight must remember.
Press square to attack. Press R1 to defend. And press down in the direction, press the directional pad plus square together to use special skills.
I already know all of those things. Let's go.
Okay. Hit him. Shadow dodge. Okay, so it's really just... there we go. There we go. Go next. Go next. Go next. There we go. Go. Hit it. 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 Ah. Select it. Juggling.
You masters think that you can take me down.
Zing Fei, check the mini map. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at this. Is so stupid. Zing Fei checked the mini map, and then I'm like in the arrow on the ground carefully to find out which way to go.
Oh man, you worry too much. I am no fool. Let's move on to the next battlefield.
Shadow dash. Wait a minute. To exit the map after the cage, use the mini map to help you find. Oh, I not. Wait a minute. Am I missing something? Shadow dodge. Alright. More dialogue, I'm assuming. I like that. The taping weapons are tuning. Excuse me. The taping weapons are turning the world upside down. Let me help you enhance your power temporarily. What, a buffer? Don't give me a temporary buffer. To use them together for various unlike ultimate skills. To use ultimate skills will consume 1 bar of stamina. You can recover stamina by attacking enemies both. And like both of you have full stamina bars now, so no worries. Okay. Ultimate skill. Ultimate. There it is. 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 Memba. Memba. Oh no 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 no! There it is. You already know what time it is. Rolling thunder. Oh! Oh! Nasty. It's nasty. Alright, this game is pretty dope. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Get some. Get some. Get some. I'm hitting all the wrong directions. Ah. Oh, you just gotta hold it up. Ooh. Have you two noticed that you can press square to collect items on the ground? If your backpack is full by collecting an item, your current selected item will be discarded automatically. Besides, you can tilt right on the thumbstick to select an item from your backpack. Press circle to use the item, and press R3 to discard the item.
You really are a celestial being. Your words are so much more useful than God used.
I don't know why I gave him Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. I don't know why. I don't know why I gave him Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. It's stupid. It's stupid. Don't mind me. I'm having too much fun in my own right. There you go. There you go. Memba. Memba berries. There we go. You gotta pick it up. It'd be a lot easier if I just automatically pick this up. Actually, this is like a... I would say this reminds me of Golden Axe, but it's so much better than Golden Axe. Many levels. Which, I mean, I would hope it is. I mean, we're talking about PS4 and next-gen console stuff, so you would think it would be better. There's an unusual arrow appearing on the ground ahead of us. The arrow indicates that you're about to fight. Fight with the boss. You need to be careful.
This is what I've been hoping for. My fists are warmed up now. Let's go.
Shadow dodge. Shadow dodge. Johnny, see, Johnny, do! Okay, so you can't shadow dodge to the next area. I have to actually walk up the normal version. Zhang Bao. Whoa, these guys are not running the mill. Very well. Show me what you got. State your name. I will not fight with a nobody. You don't know who I am? Listen carefully. I am. Go on, stop having useless talk with this pretentious guy. Yeah. Let him meet the snake spirit. So we just beefing? The flame on the upper left corner on one of the screens so that your fury meter is full. Press R2 to launch fury mode. Your stamina will be fully charged, HP will recover gradually, and your power is enhanced greatly until the use of your full meter. And until you use up your full meter. I have temporarily opening up to 8 extraordinary meridians so your fury meter will stay fully charged. Launch fury mode now. Okay. In Fury mode, press R2 again to use Esoteric. The sooner you use it, the more powerful it will be. Hurry up and give him a death blow. Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to be Blade Tyrant. Oh, your strength? Nah, you're strong enough. But unfortunately, I'm very busy. Don't have time to waste. The next time we meet, it will be the end of you. Oh, that's weak. I tried to hit him one more time. His martial arts are not worth mentioning, but he sure frees fast. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Game verification code. Okay. So, single player? I'm curious why I put me on. Oh. I do like that one move that she has. That big. That big cannon thing that she uses. It's a free trial, but I don't want to use a free trial character. Leader. I'm trying to stick with him. Play around his abilities. Ooh. I like the Warlord. Oh, he only has the one costume. Well, no, he only has the one that I have available. Okay. Let's see. What else can you equip? What can you do? Excuse me. Ah, so you get stronger equipment. Ah, okay. Store. Is this where microtransactions kick in? Silver stores, sell inventory, exchange. Okay. Warrior certificate. Okay. That is it. Okay. All players receive the suit. Cut. Is that the Hulk? Night Falcon, Blue Rose, Tywin Awake, Moonlight. That's the Hulk. That's Black Widow. I don't know who those are. Iron Blade. Oh, so you can purchase. Oh, so you can purchase armor and all these type of upgrades. I'm curious. Oh, okay. So I can buy this stuff, but they do have to reach a certain level cap for me to use them. That's actually good. I actually don't. In a way, is this good? I always wish that I can I always wish that I can always have like all my stuff up front and be able to, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of somewhat of a mobile game. Just like how big the selection screen is. But I think I have. Jeez. Yeah. This reminds me of a mobile game somewhat. March stage. Okay. March stage 101. Yeah. I will say I'm not a big fan of these layouts of games. It reminds me a lot of a mobile game. The layouts are, oh yeah, you can do the same exact level. Uh-oh.
在轩辕氏族击败炎帝氏族，统治天下时，有凶神作乱。凶神扭动身躯，蹂躏着田川大地，所到之处，皆山移水漫，竟成泽国。其身如山，其鳞如钢，其血如毒，其牙如毛。九头蛇身，其名为相柳。帝舜不忍天下苍生受此劫难，遂命神降雨与之对抗。大战之初，相柳占尽优势，钢鳞覆盖的身躯刀枪不入，九头与利矛般的锐牙更吞噬了无数战士。幸好禹得到众神相助，以轩辕神剑与应龙合作，成功斩下了相柳九头。相柳轰然倒地，然其黑血腐蚀大地，形成毒爪，头断之处仍长出新肉。为了不让相柳复活，禹便与众神合力建造五帝台，用以镇压其身。五帝台下的相柳虽然无法重生，但憎恨的魂魄及意志却未曾因此丧逝。朝代更迭，千百年转眼过去了。炎帝氏族的遗民悄悄聚集在五帝台下，企图在此乱世再掀波澜。此时正是汉灵帝光和7年，黄天即将席卷大地的时代。
Discipling. Calm your bears. Start the rebellion. According to the information from the from the noble court, this place has been occupied by the Yellow Turbans, led by Bo Kai. Our troops must defeat them all in this night's raid. Oh, so wait a minute. Do I? Is that how much time that I have? Okay, so money and stuff I don't have to worry about picking up. It's all that stuff is. Ah, so you can, okay. So you don't have to just shadow dodge up left and right. You can go up and down too. That's equipment box. Oh. I forgot that you can run. Don't necessarily like the fact that he can. Oh crap, I don't have any more meters. Okay. So now for the start of my real analysis. I don't know. This game is pretty decent enough, even though it reminds me of it reminds me of more of a mobile game than more of a mobile game with just some of the stuff that are actually on some of the stuff that's on here, which necessarily doesn't give me a whole lot of replay value. Outside of the video, there's a voice crying out for help in the wooden cage. Let's check it out. But given just a little bit of time that I've spent just playing, I might just playing this. Is it a decent game? I mean, the combat is pretty smooth. I don't, one of the main things with these side scroller like beat 'em ups is one of the things that you don't want to what I don't necessarily like about them. Some of them, not all. Thank you very much for saving me. I saw the rubber. Okay. What do you don't necessarily want to see with a lot of them? You don't want to, how can I put it? You don't want to have one of those beat 'em up games where it's so hard to actually make contact with the actual with the enemies in the game. One thing with the recent Power Ranger game, especially on the Xbox, is that that was a side scroller that I don't even think that was multiplayer, which a lot of people had a problem with. It was frustrating because the game and the idea of the game was great. It wasn't bad, but the execution was so poor. The execution was so poor that when you try to fight enemies and stuff like that, it's hard to line up your attacks and actually hit the people that you want to hit. So it's good that with this game that you don't necessarily have that issue. You don't necessarily have to worry about, okay, am I going to be able to perform this maneuver, or is this going to actually land? Now, I will say it will take some used to, because it is a side scroller beat 'em up, so you got to get used to maybe getting in front of your opponent and actually hitting people. And they're pretty generous with the AoE damage of some of your special attacks, so they'll, even if somebody's not directly in front of you, you'll still be able to make that contact. So I do think in that regard that makes this game pretty fun. I will say I'm like one of the other things that I do like. I do like the fact that it's not just moving back and forth. I can actually go back and Like I'm assuming if I don't open the chest, I can go back and reopen it and be able to see like, oh, I forgot that chest, or I was moving too fast and stuff like that. Some of the common things are still the same though. As far as items disappearing, they won't stay on the ground but for so long before they disappear, like this thing or that one, which can be somewhat annoying. Now this is the boss fight after this. It seems this guy in front of me is an evil Bokai. So you can put the surrender. Yeah. You caught me midair. That went bad. I will say I don't necessarily mind the equipment in building up characters either. I don't think that's necessarily a bad trait. I don't think it's in games like this is one of the things that I guess is one of the things that's going to push replayable value, because the fact that you have to have equipment to advanced levels, you got to constantly keep better in equipment. I mean, obviously, I don't say it's necessarily a ploy to drive microtransactions, but it will make you think about, you know, grinding and farming certain different avenues, and like certain different games and stuff like that, and I'm like certain different game modes. I'm like doing them over and over again just to make sure you're prepared if you're anybody like me. Some of the stuff to this game, it does have like this more of a graphic wise. I don't necessarily think it's the greatest, but I don't think it was ever trying to be, you know, a 4K quality game. I think it was decent enough just to actually, I'm like just decent enough. It was like, listen, all right, we're going to drop more gameplay, more of that PlayStation 2 kind of look. PlayStation 2 / PlayStation 3 maybe, but we're going to add a side scroller that reminds you kind of like how Golden Axe was, or Power Rangers, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and but we're going to add some extra layers to that to make it good, like the customization of equipment and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can buy microtransactions here. I'm like here somewhere. I'm pretty sure if I don't have enough silver, like let me see, the character's too low. Exchange. Yeah, PS4 store. Check this out. Let's see. Let's check this out. Yeah, so you can definitely buy microtransactions. You can, you know, look at some, and definitely build up some stuff earlier. What I do like is, even though you can buy microtransaction, it is level capped. So I believe that because that stuff is level capped, you can still get good equipment, but you still have to actually play the game. So that is one good thing. It is like a give and take thing. So if you spend your money on it, you can spend your money on it. But you still have to actually play the game. You won't jump from like, it doesn't seem as if you can jump from level, you know, 1 to level 20 and just be able to rock out with like level 30 or 40 equipment. I don't know if it even gets that high. But overall, I think this is a pretty decent game. I think it is. I don't know how co-op plays. I'm pretty sure you can play co-op. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be kind of more surprised if you couldn't. But I think it's actually a great game to play with. Great game to play with people. I'm not personally a huge fan of side scrollers, but I wanted to give this game, you know, just a short. This game is short looking, you know, be able to check it out and see how it is, because I haven't played side scrolling in years. But But yeah, that's all the time that I have today. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the stream and checking out the video. I'll see you again in the next episode. You guys have a nice day. Peace.